Today we're going to interview Graham Lee from England. He's all the way from England.
Yeah.
And,
When's he coming up then?
Yeah. And Graham is an entertainer. I got to see him do some magic. And he's got a rabbit out in his backyard, and he's got.
I have. And
I've been to his house, and he's got some doves.
Yeah.
And so he's got all the magic, and he's got a cool attic. You know, you crawl up and into the attic, and he's got all the magic sitting around. You got some really nice stuff, Tim.
Yeah, but we have the ladders that going up to the attic are right in the middle of the landing down.
Yeah,
it's not ideal.
Now your wife told me.
I know.
Okay, I don't.
And then she fell out the attic. Didn't she?
Okay, so if you tell that she fell down, then
I know.
Right.
She did. She was in hospital for 5 days.
I know.
She was ill, and here's Ken laughing about it. I'm going to show this. You ain't coming over again.
No,
You're not going to get much on this. You're not going to get much on this. How much have you got on there left to record? Is that enough? Are we done?
Oh boy, I didn't know that he was a comedian though. So, anyhow, I saw him do a magic show at one time. Was that at Twist and Shout, or was that at?
I thought it was Diamond Jam, wasn't it?
Diamond
Jam, yeah.
And he's a very good entertainer. But anyhow, I just want to introduce him to you and I'm going to let him say a few things about himself as he finishes his peach yogurt. And also, Graham's got a really neat website.
So how did you get involved with balloons?
How'd I get? Oh, right. Well, we started off. I had someone come round to my daughter's 5th birthday party, and I got into magic then, and it was quite late. I was 28, so everyone gets into magic when they're 6 or 7. They get all the little kits, don't they? So I was 28. Someone came round, and she was excellent, a lady entertainer, and I thought, well, wow, I'd like to do the magic. So I went to the library, got some books. Started to do some magic, and at the same time, of course, every entertainer does, the 5 classics, sort of, a swan, a sausage dog, a giraffe, and they're so classics. I forgot the other 2, a teddy bear and something else, and that's how we got started. But the thing that really got me going, I was at an IBM magic convention, and someone had a 1 balloon hippo, and I was just fascinated by it. And I was trying to work out, I was half undoing it because I didn't want it to completely come undone in case, and I found the person who made it, and that's what got me hooked, a 1 balloon hippo.
Wow.
And that was, I don't know, quite a few years ago now, so I've been doing, over 25 years now. So that's got me started.
So where was the 1 balloon hippo done? That wasn't at the birthday party.
No, this was at a magic convention a few years later. Because probably for 4, 5, 6 years I might have been doing just balloons for whoever was coming up to help with the magic. They'd do we'd do a magic show, and they'd come up and we'd make them a little present, just a 1 balloon thing, And I used to have a nice little gag actually. Was it the old stirrup pumps? I don't know. You did the when you got blow the tyres up on a moped. So you put your feet down on the stirrup pump and you're pumping away like this. So I'd give it to the kid to do, and I'd have the end of it on the balloon. And of course, after they'd blown it up, I'd just take it off, and they didn't realise, and they'd be going up and down for about 5 minutes. And so I'd take it out, I'd be tied it out, I'll keep going, I've got to do a bit more. So it's quite funny. And in fact, I've still got that. I was talking about my loft earlier.
Yeah.
I sorted it out the other week because I'm going to sell a lot of the stuff, and I found that stirrup pump. I still have that. And the wife said, "Why don't you throw that away?" I said, "Well, no, because that's got memories for me, But once I pop my clogs, the kids will throw it away, but it's got sentimental value in it. So
yeah,
there you go. So and then so from that 1 balloon hippo, I then went Bob Wooding. I don't know if anyone have you heard of Bob Wooding?
I've heard of Bob.
Well, Bob Wooding has got one of the best balloon acts ever. He toured Butlins with the Thunderbirds act, which was fantastic, and it probably still is got to be one of the best 3 balloon acts ever, because he worked it for years and years. He worked it 5 nights a week, and he just had everything just looking away, the balloons coming on, and I don't think he actually blew up any balloons on stage. He made one flower, and everything else was pre-made behind a screen, and it was all to music. But fantastic act, and I went to a couple of his workshops as well, and that's what got me hooked onto the bigger stuff, and the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah.
There you go. Right, we done? Okay, thanks. Oh, more? I've got to go and get myself ready, you know, because
That's right.
we're going to the gala banquet tonight, and I've got to make myself look attractive. And it's going to take a few hours.
Oh.
So let's hear some history about Balloon Chat and how
Balloon Chat.
you came up with the idea and why.
Why? Oh, goodness. You should have asked me. How did it come about? I think it came about. There was another little balloon forum on in England called I think it was called Twist or Twist 260, and at the time I was being sponsored by Sempertex, and I just wanted to. I don't quite know why I wanted to start a forum because it's everything in balloons I've done by accident really. Nothing's been planned. It's just sort of evolved, I suppose. I'm not quite sure how that came about, but you know, there was this little balloon forum, so I tried to ask the guys. I said, "Oh, I'd like to run it and that. Do you mind?" You know, because it'd only been going for about 3 months, so there wasn't a lot on there. I said, "Oh, could I possibly?" And they didn't want me to because they thought it would be, you know, I'd just be doing the Sempertex on it, and they were concerned. They wanted to be, you know, not.
Right.
What was the word for it? It's not just with the one company and that. I said, well, it wouldn't, but fair enough. So I said, well, I'm starting one up because I didn't want to do it. You know, I tried to be sort of fair, I thought. And so we started a forum up. I got a template, and I was just mucking around and put it up. Before I realised it, people would join the site, and I didn't even know they could join at that time. You see, because you know, when I started the forum, I didn't know how to put an attachment on an email. See, I didn't have a clue. And then I'm trying to run a forum, and there was a guy, actually, I should give credit, there was a guy in Holland called Wim, I can't remember what his surname is, and he set all the back of it up so that it would all work okay for me, and he'd done lots of things, so the template is still there, but we've had things added to it, so it looks quite, you know, the front page is all added onto it, etc. And so I don't quite ever, I said, why did I start a forum? Goodness knows, I've got no idea. We just started a forum. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm trying to think. Why did I don't, you know? But we started a forum. But it's 4 years. I think it's March the 15th. It's 4 years old, and we could do with more people joining it. So it's BalloonChat.co.uk or .com. Either one gets you there. So, but we started it, and this is how sad I am. I've read every single post on it. I read every single post, and I do police it and try and give credit, and now and again people take pictures from other sites and put on, and I do take it down because you should only have the link going through and that, so I do try and look after it so that it is properly done. But so yeah, I've got no idea why I've done it, and now we're sponsored by Qualitex. There's 2 banner headline at the top, so you know, you can click on to the Qualitex balloons website or the Sempertex, because I do sell balloons in the UK. That'll be edited out. But.
So apart from Balloon Chat, do you do work with balloons otherwise?
Oh yeah, I'll go out and do I do magic shows, and I do a balloon game show. I've got a balloon magic act, which I'm going to start explaining how to do it. I was hoping that the Millennium Jam was going to have another year, and I was going to lecture and do it there, because that's the reason the balloon show came about, because Leo asked me to lecture, and every lecturer is meant to go on stage and do an act, and I never had a balloon act. So I said I can lecture, but I can't do an act, and he said okay. And when I was there, I said, right, next year I will do you an act. I had got one, so we come up and I got the balloon act, and you know, the classics of magic. So it's all magic, linking rings, appearing cane, disappearing cane, colour changing balloons, Professor's Nightmare, but everything's done with balloons and that. So that's how that come about. And I do shopping centres, you know, entertaining corporate. I won't go around doing close-up magic at corporate gigs, but I go around doing balloons at the tables.
Wow.
I don't quite. It's just that you're in your comfort zone. It's, you know, I'm quite happy to go anywhere and do balloons, and it's not a problem.
How long have you been lecturing for balloons?
Lecturing, well, I can say that all come about by mistake. It's everything. My whole life's been a mistake. How long are we doing that? Probably 5 or 6 years, I suppose. Not too long, I suppose. Yeah, 5 or 6 years, and I go to a few magic clubs, and now and again a big convention, but not too often a big convention actually. I've done Millennium Jam, I think 3 times. I lectured there, and that's possibly the only big, But I organise the Care and Share Days over in the UK, so and that's 10 days a year we do. So we're quite, quite used to getting out in front of people and showing them how to make a few bits, and a few magic clubs we go to, and but everything's sort of nothing's really been planned, so you never know what's around the corner.
When you lecture, do you specialize in teaching any particular techniques?
Well, because it's mainly magic clubs, I always class it quick, easy and impressive, because the magicians only want to make something out of 2, perhaps 3 balloons. So it's always got to be pretty quick stuff, yeah. But you get some lovely things out of 2 or 3 balloons now, And I mean, years back, you didn't, but it's, the way the art form's evolved and that, and there's some lovely things and little funny tips and tricks and anything you can help with. So, yeah. So yeah, generally the easier, because I like to entertain people. It's fantastic to make something that takes 30 minutes, but you can't do that in the real world. You can make I make stuff out of 5, 6, perhaps 7 balloons normally. So I will take 10 minutes making something for someone in the real world. But I like to think that I've got the people around. I don't do a lot in work. I let people around, and you try and have a bit of banter with them and that. So not everyone will get a balloon with me, but I hope they've had a bit of an experience. Sometimes not a good experience, but at least they've had an experience. It took them a lesson, did it, to wait all those hours for a balloon. Yeah.
Lastly,
Oh, I thought it was going to be a lot longer than that.
well, this will be the last question.
All right.
I ask.
The girls are still dressed over there.
For your entertainment, where do you find your inspiration? What is it that makes you do what you do? Is it the smiles on other people's faces, or you get a rush from it, or
what do I get? Well, we've been doing the days. I started the Care and Share Days because I was good friends with David Grist, and David and I used to go to the conventions together, and we'd always say, in America they have all these jams, we should do them in England. And we go, yeah, we must get them together, and we go, to the Millennium Jam or somewhere, and come back and say, yeah, well, we'll sort it out. So we never did. Unfortunately, David passed away, and I said, right, I'm going to do them. That's it. I'm going to, and I just started organising a day, and I forgot the question there. What was it?
Your inspiration.
My old inspiration. Right. So I've been doing the Care and Share Days, and we do. I suppose I go and do about 40 or 50 days a year. I do balloons. I go and organise something somewhere, and I still, the night before or a couple of nights before, have trouble sleeping. I still get so excited about going and doing balloons. That's right, yeah, because it's just that buzz about, wow, we're going to go and do balloons. So it's just, and I mean, the hours I spend organising the forum and that and going out, it's just, it's great to see the laughter and to have a muck about with people, and I like to entertain. My ideal audience is a family audience. If you've got 20 kids at a birthday party and it's 30 adults that have stayed, that is just I'm in heaven there, because I can have a bit of banter with the kids, and I do have a muck about with the adults as well. So but all in the nicest situation and that. So, and then you go, before I come away the weekend before, I could have come over to America to. Couple of days before, but I decided to work at the weekend, and I went to a party, and this little boy, it wasn't actually his birthday, he went, it's you. He said, you're the funniest man in the world. And what do you want? You've only walked in the door, and the whole of that party, he was, sometimes kids do false laughing, and you know that, he was just rolling up at everything, and it's just, there's in Silly Billy's book, there's a paragraph at the end that says the best, the best view for the show. You have the best seat in the house because you're looking at the kids and that. and all the mums and dads are behind, and they're looking at you. They don't see, if you, to do the perfect magic show, you want the adults behind you, then you in front, and then the kids, because then all the parents can see the expressions on the kids' faces and that, and so that's what it's, And you've also, I used to do sometimes, if there was the work 3 parties a day, I'll only do 2 now, because you have to put the same amount of energy into the last party as you do the first. And if you haven't got that get up and go and that inspiration and that, then don't do the parties, because you've got to, although it's another show for you, to the parents and to the children, that's the most important day of the year, and you've got to go out there, and even when you're ill, you've got to turn it on and be happy and smile and do it. So so why did we do it? I just love it. It's just, it's not a job. I don't work for a living. I just go out and have fun, and it's great. And so that's it. There you go. Anything else?
That is.
In that case,
that was the best thing ever. It's
bye
not a job.
Bye. Ken's one gold member. Oh, you're going to say that? All right. Here's Kenneth.
I don't know how much of this is going into the videos.
This is my dad.
You have videos on your site?
I've got video. Yeah, I've got video.
Okay. Right. Now, is that on a different site or what?
All right. Well, if they go to BalloonChat.co.uk, there's 2 banners at the top. There's I run the 2 websites, qualitexballoons.co.uk, and people are thinking, how did you get that name? I bought it. And also
qualitexballoons.co.uk.
No, .co.uk.
Dot what?
.co.uk.
.co.
Yeah.
C-O.
Yeah, .uk. Yeah. And I also own sempertexballoons.co.uk.
Wow.
And that's where I sell the balloons. So I sell both brands, but the Care and Share Days up to the end of this year are sponsored by Qualitex, and I'm hoping they'll be sponsored again by them, but we're still in discussions.
Yes. So if you go to BalloonChat.com, he's got 2 buttons up there.
That's it.
And hit either one of them, they'll take you. You also have, you got balloons?
Yeah.
Do you have magic?
No, don't sell magic. No.
You have
all the
videos, though.
Yeah,
videos and pumps and
accessories, busking bags, everything.
Everything
the balloon artist could possibly want.
That's right.
all at reasonable prices.
I would like to say, though, that Balloon Chat has the most information I have ever seen on any one given site. Huh. And if you go to Balloon Chat and you scroll down, you're like scrolling down forever. But it has so much information.
Once you click through to the forums, though, it's a bit more.
But I mean, but it's important for for you guys to understand. It's got a wealth of information, and Graham has put different people, all the different functions that are coming up, and if you want to know about anything in the balloon industry,
and there's all the star interviews.
He's got
you done an interview on it.
I did.
Patricia Burnell, loads, everyone. There's loads and loads. So there is quite a bit on there.
There is.
I'm quite proud of it, actually. To be honest, So, there you go.
So.
Lovely. Thanks, Ken.
Thank you, Graham, for doing this.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Interview. And
you're more than welcome.
Boy, this is going to be
How much am I going to get
comedy one. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Now it's
Love
for
you.
real.
Bye. And I'm just going to put that all on as it is, then?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to edit?
He might edit some of it.
I might edit some of it.
Why? A little long.
You guys are perfect because I only had 27 seconds left.
Oh, man, we did that good, right?
So if you send it me, I'll make sure my lawyers are happy with it. And then you can put it on the site. Are you going to send the 2 girls to England?
This will be in the outtakes.
What do you mean it's outtake? Now, do you want me to tell them that you promised me dancing girls and that's done here? No champagne.
No, we do have some yogurt, though.
Yogurt? Okay, I'll have some yogurt. Okay. Can you get it there? It's nice to meet your one member. Hello.
All the throng. Back.
Have you got 1 gold member or 2 now?
We got 2 gold members.
2 gold members. Oh, goodness, that's excellent.
Is the camera rolling?
Yes.
Well, I'm going now. Bye.
I'm gonna leave it to you, Graham.
Don't leave me, Ken. Don't leave me, no, Ken. I love you, Ken. Don't go. Oh no. I'll finish my yogurt then. Okay then.